showing
Okay,
up here in a
take a
moment. Found a 3 ingredient recipe for egg salad. I'm going to look into.
Yeah, but that means you're having egg salad. That's just disgusting.
I love egg salad.
I like egg salad.
Love egg salad. It's like a slightly less decadent version of deviled egg.
I don't like deviled eggs either.
Well, that's your problem,
See,
not
hold on.
ours.
It would have to have eggs, mayonnaise, and mustard. So, like, what's the other? I mean, like,
No,
if
that's
it's only
three.
three,
You're done.
Yeah,
that means that
that's
it
three
has
right
no
there.
seasoning.
I don't know. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know yet.
Well, generally when they say things like that, they're not including the seasoning.
Really?
I wouldn't
No, I
think.
think so. They would say a
Really?
quarter teaspoon of salt or like paprika, or yeah, they do
Fine,
usually.
fine. Eggs, mayonnaise, and salt. There you go. Yummy.
Mm.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I mean,
Eggs, mayonnaise, and salt. It's GRD's.
like a gas station egg salad sandwich. It's GRD Sweekly.
Oh, we had something like that once. Like it,
Dude,
like a 5 hour under the hot lamp burrito at Sheridan, something like that.
well, that's the thing, man. Egg salad sandwiches, those are always my weakness. And I used to get them at gas stations entirely too often. And it was not good for me.
I distinctly
or anybody around me for the next day. Sorry, go ahead.
I distinctly remember there was a geek label whose intro was, "They smell of taco meat and desperation."
Wait, it was... Oh, no, a bad cup of soup is the George Lowe drop. Because I'm thinking that that's actually a drop. Because I think I've heard it more than just once on it.
¿De dónde es posible?
Mm.
Okay. All right. So I'm here. But you can't see. Oh, well, fine. I'm in the audience anyway, so yay. Yay me. Woo, I'm here. Woo.
Egg salad, black. How dare
I'm
you?
here and look, I'm there. It's two places. I'm in two places at once. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
See, I was doing a visual thing. I was doing an audio.
So in the chat I put, "You can't stop me." Haha. See? Haha.
Can't if I ban your ass. Let's see how that works out.
Oh, wait, you're not our moderator. Oh shit, where's Breeze?
Yeah, I am. I've got the GRD account up.
You can have that up, but I mean, you're not the moderator. She's the moderator.
It don't get more moderating than
Well, we're doing a
the
show.
channel.
He can ban hammer. Wow. He can hit you with the ban hammer.
Ban Hammer. Oh, I loved him. The Miami Vice theme. It was great. Ban Hammer.
The hammer is my penis.
Fake ban.
I couldn't remember if I actually had that set up in here or not, but I'm going to make that a command.
Does
real
it do
quick.
something? I mean, does that do anything?
It will in just a minute.
Oh.
I mean, it'll just make it look like, banned without actually banning.
Okay. In the meantime, I guess we can do other things.
Sure.
What should we do then?
I dropped my charger.
Oh God, no.
Well, while she's getting the charger,
Yeah.
and then after she's gotten the charger,
fuck.
we can
There's the
start
one.
the show.
I didn't actually say it.
I don't know.
No, you can say fuck.
Oh no.
It's Twitch.
Different.
You can say fuck.
Oh.
Not when
we-
you hit the podcast record.
No, no. The podcast record, we keep it clean.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. I was so confused. Duh, that's right. We have a Mario Kart. We play Mario Kart. So yeah, we can say all kinds of nasty things. 'Cause Mario Kart is labeled as adult because you cannot play Mario Kart and not call people horrible names.
I figured the cursing
It's
at the
pretty
very
hard
least.
when we play with our kids. Sometimes I catch myself.
Yep, there's that.
I should have swallowed you, you little shit.
Or I'll say, "Mother trucker."
Well, just say Billy, and that'll be the shorthand for motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Or just call me sex machine like you usually do. I'm sorry. No, fucking tool. That's right. That's what.
I mean, don't tell everybody Rich's nickname for you.
He's on the scene.
Okay.
Sex machine.
Has it been
Where's the? Isn't there a user? Oh, it's just user.
Come back. There we go. All right, I don't know. If y'all ready, you ready?
Yep.
We can do things.
Yeah.
50 years of lips It's GRD Sweekly. Hi, everybody, welcome.
Of
Gosh,
lips?
that sounds really low. I don't know why,
His
but
lips.
that's a great question. Today,
Oh.
50 years ago,
Yeah?
the Rocky Horror Picture Show premiered in theaters.
Oh, happy birthday, Rocky Horror. Wow. The longest running theatrical release of a movie ever in history.
Ever. It has never stopped being in theaters. It will never stop being in theaters.
I just wish they'd make a sequel.
Oh, you're silly. You're a silly man. I see what you did
Mm.
there with your silly man
I'm
self.
a scamp.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. Anyway, the folks that are bringing things to you today, the woman that knows how to properly quiz people at the farmer's market, that there's the Flinstress.
It's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
That's not the right thing. I don't know why that's not right. That's crazy.
Okay.
Anyway, the man with the swagger, that right there is podcasting Rich Siegfried.
Women sense my power, and they seek the life essence.
And I'm the guy who notices things. I'm the wonderful Billy Flynn.
Chapeau means hat. Ouf means egg. It's like those French have a different word for everything.
Every single thing. What happened there, yeah?
Oh, except for entrepreneur.
Did not know.
Oh.
That was what George W. said once. French don't have a word for entrepreneur.
That's funny.
Terry, how was your week?
Comedy.
Oh, it was pretty good. Well, we took our kid to her middle school orientation today. That was something. She's walking around thinking she's hot stuff. She's finding all her classes. She's going to be taking band. We have a future band nerd in the house, so give it up. She has an innovations class, which is going to be pretty fun. And yeah, that was definitely something. I'm looking forward to seeing how our little geekling does in middle school, or not so little geekling anymore. Let's see, stuff that we watched. Novocaine. We saw this movie with Jack Quaid, right?
I haven't seen it yet, but I just found out that it's finally on streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
I don't remember what one it was on. You know, we have all the different ones, but
I think it's Prime.
It could
there's
be.
a lot that I enjoyed about this. It's kind of a rom-com.
Yep.
It's like the most gory rom-com, like people just getting beat up. I mean, you know the premise of this. He can't
Well,
go
that slasher
playing-
film I watched.
Right. Well, yeah, but there was a lot, especially like as it progressed. He ends up, pretty badly messed up at some points in the movie. I think that's not a spoiler.
No.
Yeah. So like with movies, I can enjoy those kind of movies. I do have to sometimes look away if it just gets a little bit too much, but like I still enjoyed the movie overall, and it wasn't like it was kind of predictable and kind of trope, but it wasn't exactly. I think one of my favorite parts is he's like investigating, and there's this house that has all these booby traps. So he keeps
Yes.
getting hurt in like progressively ridiculous ways. But it was really funny because then some time would pass and you'd sort of forget, and then something else would happen and you'd be like, really? So that part was pretty good.
That was kind of him. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you think of the movie, Flynn?
I mean, it was dumb fun. You've seen worse movies. Is it going to be something that you're watching forever? But you'll watch it with some friends now and again. It's dumb enough. It's fun enough. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I don't know if they used a combination of any kind of practical effect. You think it would have to be easier to do like fake blood or like burned skin, like practically versus doing it with CGI, or some of it is probably CGI. So I don't know exactly what they did, but whoever did that did a very good job. Like I think, as somebody who likes movies and likes film, you notice those things sometimes, like, that the people who worked on this did it, those people did a very good job. So I should have researched what kind of effects it was, but they were well done.
I did think it was kind of ridiculous that he was scared to actually eat food because he might bite off his tongue. And I'm like, okay, you wouldn't feel that, but you can feel your tongue though. You can feel your tongue.
Right, you can't feel the pain, but you can feel sensations. I don't know.
I think you could feel if your tongue got near your teeth. I think you could tell that.
Well, that part of it really made it seem like that was because of like trauma from
I can see
the way
that.
he was, his like background. So anyway, but it was, if you like that kind of movie, a lot of people getting punched and like stuff protruding out of people and blood and gore.
Because
I love.
as it turns out, Novocaine was the nickname he got, like, in junior high and stuff when people used to beat his ass all the time because it didn't hurt him.
But it hurt him on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Let's see what else we watch. Eyes of Wakanda. So this
Yes.
is an animated series on Disney Plus that is about the war dogs. So you know like how from the Wakanda movie, obviously Black Panther and everything, how they have the war
Oh
dogs.
God, that's all I need.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
Huh.
I did not push the button.
But it was interesting because they're going in different time periods and different um in scenarios to try to recover stolen Wakandan artifacts. And
Oh,
so
cool.
it's kind of cool because there's one in like China, there's one in like there's just all these different kind of cultures represented where the war dogs are going all over the world. So that one was pretty cool.
Who
Flynn,
let
did
the
you like
war
Eyes
dogs
of
out?
Wakanda?
It's been pretty good so far. I mean, if you want to get like some history, some backstory on Wakanda, uh, this is setting stuff up as to where they are and how they got to where they currently are, while at the same time, yeah, having some pretty good badass action sequences.
Right. The like unique uses of vibranium because we don't see a lot of those kind of like mid-level Wakandan soldiers like the Doha Malaji, and I sort of said that right, not exactly right, but like
You
a
got
lot of them had like vibranium based like arm braces where they absorb the kinetic energy, not quite to the level of like Black Panther's suit, but still kind of like unique uses of vibranium within their weaponry, which was pretty cool. There was some good creative minds on this, and I liked the animation style as well. I thought it was really well done. So check that out.
check it.
Let's see. We watched. I think I only watched the first episode of it. I don't know. Alien Earth.
Yes, we've seen the first episode.
Ooh, I haven't watched that yet, but I want to because I'm a big Timothy
That
Oliphant
first
fan.
episode is that's setting up. I can't wait to watch the second because that
Nice.
first one sets up this world nicely.
It does, and it's like eerily, creepily could be our future,
Yep.
kind of, right? Corporations own chunks of the
They're
earth,
running
and
everything.
yeah, and
Except Amazon. We love Amazon.
yeah. But so that first episode was really very good. I haven't watched the second one yet, but it was good. The same thing though, obviously it has some grossness to it, if
Really?
you get a little
No.
icky. But yeah,
Hello, my baby.
I mean
Hello,
the
my honey.
xenomorphs ripping people apart, so yeah. I mean spoilers, there's a xenomorph, um definitely kind of interesting setup for that one. And then a different subplot with the like sort of synthetic people, super people. Anyway, it was very well done. I also watch Outlander stuff, so I'm watching the like prequel spin-off called Blood of My Blood, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, like I think that if you loved Outlander when it was in Scotland, I mean, this is Scotland, so we've been spending the last couple of seasons in the Americas, like colonial America, and that's fine, and it's still the characters that we love, but it's like the Scottish Highlands and like the landscapes and the architecture, and plus this is like a generation back. It's like the main characters of Outlander's parents story. So it's kind of interesting. If you were a fan, I only like the first two episodes I think are out, but that's pretty good.
When
And then
does
lastly,
Sean Connery
go
show
ahead.
up?
Well, there is a castle that's kind of like crumbling, sort of in one of the shots, and it's just kind of like there could be only one.
I do believe next season is on Mars. I do think so.
See, you guys went with Highland. Sean Connery was actually in a movie called Outland.
That's why I said Mars.
Early 80s. I thought you were talking about the completely canon Highlander 2, where they all came from.
That was Planet Zeist.
Oh, was it Zeist?
Yes, it was Zeist.
Oh, it sounds like
recently we watched that with Kevin, right? Or not?
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Sounds like the Highlander franchise had a Zeist infection.
Yeah.
It's because Kevin was just like me, and he was like, well, wait, so if they all got banished, that means they're all on the same team. So Kurgan was on their side? Yes, Kurgan was friends with, apparently.
They're buddies. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a stretch. And then we also went to trivia. So, Billy Flynn hosts trivia a couple nights a week. So Mel helps out and goes and like passes out the papers and collects stuff, and she's adorable. And Kevin and I sometimes will go and play because our trivia knowledge complements each other. Like he gets all of like the video game questions, and he's got a couple other categories, anything having to do with like Pokemon or I don't know. He just gets a lot. There's his specialty categories, and then I have the categories that are sort of like my categories, and they're complementary. And then I had a few just like total guesses. Well, I guess not total guesses. Like one of them was like, who's the anchor on CNN who is also descendant of the Vanderbilts?
Anderson Cooper.
And I didn't know that, but he was the only person I could name who works at CNN. So I was like, Anderson Cooper, he's white. It's probably him, right? And it was. And then there was another one. It was Miami Nice. There was a like a promo that they made for Miami
They
Vice.
made a parody in the 80s,
Parody
and they made
in the
Miami
80s,
Nice,
Miami
and
Nice,
that led to what sitcom also
based in
set
this town of in the city of Miami.
Miami Nice?
Miami Nice.
I thought you were talking about Miami Mice, which feels like it would have been some sort of a spin-off on Disney Afternoons. I mean, Golden Girls, Empty Nest.
Yes, Golden Girls.
Oh,
Right?
which Empty
The only
Nest I
thing
think
that
was
I could
actually a
think of-
spin-off of. That's right.
It was a spin-off of Golden Girls, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Golden Girls was the only thing I could think of that was set in Miami, and I was like, sure, I'll just say that. So we
And she's like, what other sitcoms is set in Miami? And I went Empty Nest.
So
that's
see?
the only thing I can think. And then so we didn't bet enough in the last question. So the way that trivia works, my hair is like really annoying to me. It's touching me. So
Weird how trivia
in the
works that way,
trivia,
but okay.
there's I know it's touching me. And then at the end question, you have to like, wow, now I look like Peacock. If you have to put four things in like chronological order of when they happened, right? And we got it right, but we didn't wager enough. And the team that was in like second or third place wagered more and like leapfrogged us, so we came in second place. So I was like, oh, if we had just had confidence in our answer, we would have won $50. So, but we ended up winning $20. So that was nice.
And
it was
everybody would have complained because you happen to know the trivia host.
good.
How would you know that? And they're not the only table.
The way y'all
off of.
periodically came and ate food off of our table?
I just said you're not the only table I eat food off of. I ate food off of people's table this past Wednesday.
But you like routinely came and ate food off of our table. So yeah. Anyway,
Stop right there. Go ahead.
I feel like there's been other things that I can't think of offhand. So
There
I'm
is.
just gonna say I'll save you some, and that is my geeky sweek.
Cool.
All right, mine. Excuse me. Not a whole heck of a lot geeky, but I did watch a movie because I was looking for something big, dumb, fun. Something that you can kind of turn your brain off, be entertained, but you don't have to be super locked in. Because, like watching Foundation, you got to be locked in to be paying attention. Holy smokes. And I love how that show was going. Strange New Worlds, you don't have to be locked in, but I want to. Because I do feel like I'm getting that, what everybody else felt when they first saw the original run of Star Trek. When it was this unique thing, never really seen it on TV. That's that kind of vibe that I get from that show. So decided to put on Heads of State.
We saw that. Yes,
Idris
and it was
Elba,
exactly that.
John Cena,
So
Jack
fun.
Quaid, as you mentioned before, who was like, I'm loving the role that he had in that. But it's just, it was just a fun movie.
Yep. Total popcorn.
And I like that, that they played into some stereotypes with the American, but also some of the good stereotypes with the American president, i.e. positivity and, hoping for the best. Whereas, of course, the Prime Minister, Idris Elba, was much more stoic and anticipating the worst, pessimistic. Yes.
And they also sort of played off of some of the British stereotypes as well. Honestly, I would 100% take John Cena over our current iteration.
Oh yeah.
I'd take this glass of Coke Zero over our current. They yeah, it was just
Kick in the. Oh,
it was just fantastic. Just a fun time. I highly recommend it.
yes, please.
But the past few episodes of Strange New Worlds, holy cow, Mrs. McMurray is pretty freaking awesome.
Sunday night we get to start watching that.
Ah, well,
What's that again?
Sunday night we get to start watching that.
Strange New Worlds. So,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah, we start with that, and then Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys haven't seen any of the current season?
No,
No,
no.
'cause Kev's been
Kev
in town
doesn't
and he
watch
hasn't
it.
seen any of it.
I got
And
you.
so it's like we're not going to start on a third season without any context for him.
Okay.
So we're watching common stuff for right now or new stuff. But yeah, so we have a little bit of backlog in our shows, but not a ton.
Yeah, we got a little bit on that too. I tell you though, the gal who plays
The monkey.
Captain Pike's lady, who played
Yeah.
Mrs. McMurray on
Yeah.
Letterkenny,
Mm-hmm.
she gets
Yeah.
to feature in considerably more this season, which
Oh,
is
good.
great because like really getting to see how talented of an actress she actually is versus just the constantly hammered Ms. McMurray and drunk Mrs. McMurray.
She's been in a couple other things. Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, there's some other stuff that I haven't seen her in, but yeah, and Scotty,
Doesn't know.
no, he doesn't. But well, I mean, he shows up in the last episode of the previous season, so
Mhm.
we're getting Scotty, which is so good. But just such a great show. I cannot wait to see how it all lines up, turns out, and all that stuff, because they are bringing some of the old school characters, not just the crew members of our beloved Enterprise, but also some of the aliens they've encountered in the second episode. Perfect casting.
Sunday, can't wait to Sunday. Jesus, Sunday.
I
Your
know.
Sunday, go on Sunday.
I know.
Got this Sunday, come here Sunday.
But as far as I can recall, I haven't really done anything else geeky, so I'll just go ahead and close it there. That has been, I am sleep deprived because one of my kids went to had some surgery done
Oh.
from a car accident they were in years and years and years ago. They've got an extra bone growing in their leg, and so they were having to have that dealt with. But they dropped off their cat to stay with us, and it was an adorable little young tabby. He was a small boy with massive paws and was very cuddly and sweet. And
Oh.
Kill everyone.
the other cats did not like their house being invaded by something that doesn't smell right. And he was a yowly boy. So I have not had a whole lot of sleep.
Yowly.
So that's the closest thing I have to grandkids. So I guess that's a milestone
There you
that I
go.
can check off. That's been my geeky week.
Fair enough. So, comic books. I read Gotham City Sirens Unfit for Orbit. Because, yeah, there's going to be some aliens. And it's going to be wacky and Catwoman. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, issue 2 of this second iteration of. The first one was some dumb fun. This one, man, it's just like. Okay. So it's going to be somewhat commonplace now for them to have Godzilla and King Kong pop up in the quote-unquote regular DC universe. Why not? Sure. You can do that. Gotham by Gaslight, A League of Justice. We have a new Gotham by Gaslight miniseries this time where they start to form the Justice League back in the day. So that's always fun. Everyone loves seeing that. Supergirl number 3 is continuing the, hey, you're not really Supergirl, I am thing in her hometown, which is fun. Crypto the Superdog, issue 2 is out, where Lex is raising Crypto there for a bit when he is younger, and that's an interesting. Oddly enough, it doesn't go well. Really? Go figure. Absolute Green Lantern number 4 is continuing to be one of the greatest horror comics I've read in some time. The things that are happening in that series is just so strange and so weird and so, oh my God, what is happening? That you've got to love it. Absolute Superman is at number 9, and seriously, I'm once again, I was going to pimp out the Absolute thing from DC. So far, everything that I've read has just been interesting and different. It's not an Elseworld. It's Absolute, whatever the hell that means. I haven't the slightest idea what that means. So Kevin and I watched Exorcist 3. Huh? George C. Scott, Brad Dourif. Good time, based on the novel Legion by William Peter Blatty. written and directed by William Peter Blatty. It's so much better than Highlander. It's so much better than Exorcist 2. Exorcist 2 and Highlander 2 have very shitty movies. They're very shitty movies. If you ever want to have a really horrible evening, watch Exorcist 2 and Highlander 2 back to back. Just do that and hate life. Just do that. It'll be something you don't.
And who knew that the demons came from the planet Zeist?
Zeist, right? That's the
Right?
damn strangest thing. Exorcist 3, Brad Dourif is simply amazing in that movie, particularly considering that he is on one set in a straitjacket for most of that movie and is creepy and
Yes.
has some very, very fantastic monologues indeed. So like that. So for threes, we also watched Highlander 3, or as I call it, Highlander 3, The Apology. Because there is no reference and there is no mention of the second film at all. It is just a straight up sequel to the original Highlander film. And even though it still shouldn't have been made, this one makes a lot more sense.
That's the one with Mario Van Peebles. Okay.
Mario Van Peebles. So it's Highlander 3, The Final Dimension, if you watch it here in America, but it's Highlander 3, The Sorcerer, if you watch it overseas. Mario Van Peebles kills an immortal who can do magic, so he can do magic. However, 400 years ago, there's like this landslide in the mountain thing that happens, which basically knocked them all unconscious, so they weren't there. So they didn't count because they were out of play. So that's how he won the prize and everything. But now, because people are digging and they're archaeologists, they've woken them up. So now Connor McLeod has lost the prize, and now we're back to there can be only one. And it's not a great movie, but it's so much better than Highlander 2. It is so much better than Highlander 2. Jesus God, is it so much better than Highlander 2. So Kevin and I decided to come back in time for this. We watched The Specials. Everybody remember The Specials?
Oh, didn't I have Rob Lowe and they were superheroes?
Rob Lowe.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Rob Lowe is one. It's a superhero show. The Specials are like the fifth best superhero group, but we're watching this movie on a day where they don't really have anything to do. It's written by James Gunn, so
That's right. Oh wow, that's why it was way better than it should have been.
yes,
Had any
he did
right
play.
to.
And he's also in the movie for just a moment as well. So no, that's a damn fine time. If you'd like a silly, stupid superhero thing, highly recommend The Specials. It was from like 2001, 2002 or something. It's starting to creak, but no, it holds up quite nicely.
But it's got a hell of a cast. Holy cow. Rob Lowe, Thomas Hayden Church, Paget Brewster, Jordan Ladd, Jamie Kennedy, Sean Gunn, of course, Judy Greer, James Gunn, of course, and John Doe. That's his actual name, I guess.
John Doe. Yes, John Doe is in this movie.
Yeah. But and Lauren Cohn, that name sounds familiar. But yeah, no, I remember watching it and just being like, I'm not saying it was good, but it was way better than I thought it would be.
It
was enjoyable.
It's quite fun. Oh yeah. We watched Looney Tunes The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Oh, I gotta watch
Yeah,
it
we've been
still.
forgetting that one for a couple of weeks.
Have we?
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I know. Carol said it was really good. She really enjoyed it.
I had a fun time with it. There's a wonderful plot wonderful plot twist about halfway through the film that you do not see coming that really expands the story that you're watching. So like, okay, I was not ready for that, but that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, no, I still want to see the the Coyote movie, but yeah, no, this is holding me over nicely.
Yeah.
It's totally fun to get that.
Zaslav.
Kevin and I watched the new season of King of the Hill.
Yeah.
King of the Hill is
How was
back.
it?
It's on Hulu. And oh my God, it was fantastic. So here's the deal. Here's the breakdown for this show.
Mhm.
Hank Hill got a job offer to go set up a brand, switch something from oil to propane system in Saudi Arabia. Hank Hill's been in Saudi Arabia for 10 years, but of course the company built a nice little American town in Saudi Arabia for all of its employees. So Hank Hill is coming back to Arlen, Texas after 10 years, and things are a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Things have happened. For instance, Dale became mayor of Arlen. He ran on an anti-mask platform during COVID and won. However, he only served as mayor for 36 hours because he doubted the legitimacy of the election.
Okay.
His own conspiracy theory. Okay.
But really, what really makes this work,
Hmm?
Bobby.
He's
Bobby as a
grown up.
grown-up
Yeah.
is written as Bobby as a grown-up. You could totally see the kid you knew from the show. Bobby is a chef. Bobby's got a restaurant where he cooks up and this is a real type of food, a real rare delicacy. It is a combination of Japanese, German food mixed together.
A fusion.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Wait,
this is
wait. German, Japanese,
Yes.
some
Like
sort of.
schnitzel sushi.
Is this some sort of what's the name of it? It's got to be something based
Robata.
on what's that?
Robata.
Robata.
It's called Robata.
How is it not like the Axis or something like that? You know, like it's some World War II.
Because this season is smarter than that.
Oh.
There are 2 episodes in particular where they set up a joke. You see, oh, this is the setup. I know where this is going, and the payoff they give you is not at all what you think was going to happen.
That's what I love, stuff made by people smarter than me.
So they haven't said exactly how this happened, but apparently Bobby came back from Saudi Arabia early because he's been there and he's had this restaurant for a while, and Hank and Peggy have not been to his restaurant yet.
Okay, so the family went with him. Okay.
Yeah. So there comes the episode where Hank gets to finally go to the restaurant, and this is where he learns that Bobby is not cooking with propane. Bobby is using the authentic Japanese briquettes that are used in the style of the Japanese German cooking.
Oh no.
Exactly. So when we were going over it over the phone, why did you keep saying, yeah. So I've just been cooking wrong my entire life. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no.
Oh no.
It's,
Damn it, Bobby.
It is quite funny, and the people that have replaced Dale and John Redcorn in voices are doing a tremendous job keeping those characters the way you remember them. It's I can't believe that. Anyway, but no, it's if you liked King of the Hill at all, you're really going to enjoy this season. You really are. You might have seen this in the commercial, but there's the wonderful moment where they stop because he has to go to the bathroom, and he walks in and he looks at the 2 doors, which are sort of cowboys, but he can't tell what it is. And this guy walks up and goes, "It's okay, they're all gender," and walks in. So Hank goes back out to the car and looks at Peggy. Are we all gender? And of course, Bobby meets a girl. Bobby gets to go out a couple of times. Bobby gets some action in this show. Good for Bobby. Mm-hmm. Bobby meets a vegan that he brings home to meet the family for dinner. Well, and Peggy was like, well, what am I supposed to cook him? And Hank's like, well, can't we just get like a bowl of grass?
I mean, just put her out there on the lawn, let her graze or something.
But no, it's
pretty good, Hank Hill.
Thank you.
It's
turned down for what?
And maybe I forgot something, but that has been my geeky week.
The wonderful Billy Flynn looks at what Chad and Abby are up to now. If you know what TV show they're on this week, you could win yourself a prize. It's your Further Adventures of Chad and Abby update.
When convicted murderer Stefan escapes from prison, U.S. Marshal Abe enlists the help of former U.S. Marshal Chad to bring him in. Former super team of Brady, Will, Dr. Roman, Gabby, in exchange for a reduction in her time inside, comes to help as well. Abby joins the team as an analyst, because you need an analyst. Stefan tracks down the members involved in the crime he was convicted of in an effort to get the money. The team suspects an inside job at the bank and identify the teller who helped, although they quit. But the teller's daughter's kidnapped till Stefan gets his cash. Gabby finds out she's lost custody of her daughter due to her incarceration. Chad tries to keep peace among the team and bring in his man. Abe wants to make sure Stefan gets detained. Chad has no problem going through this cold pursuit. Abby knows this is good trouble that she enjoys. The whole team hunts the Akyr monarch, the commerce emperor, the Burgeon sultan. Hashtag Chabby forever.
You got mail, baby.
Indeed we do. That's a weird one. We'll talk about that more next show. We'll talk about that more next show because that's very weird. Hi, geeks. I'm writing because I remember learning that some of you in the RVA area are attending Rift Track's live events. This year, the one friend with whom I attend passed away. Would you mind if I sit with you at a showing? If you don't mind, please let me know at which theater and lists all the theaters is going to play in. Now, of course, this is happening tonight. In fact, this happened tonight at 7 o'clock. So I'm sorry. But we were not able to make this happen, and yeah. So it was the 14th is what it says right here. So this Bill, I hope you had a good time at Rift Tracks.
Yeah.
I did the Kickstarter, so I'm just going to be, getting the movie and that. I don't have to go to the theater and do this nonsense. But no, it's But we should plan this. The next time they do one, let's talk about this early and let's do this because yes, Rift Tracks are always fun, especially when you go with your friends. So we should definitely make that happen. If you've got something you'd like to say to us, by all means, why don't you send us an email? It's podcast@geekradiodaily.com. Or, of course, you can send a voicemail or a text message if you use the magic numbers of
510 GRD Crew.
And of course, if you'd like to take us out on a date or something like that, please make sure that it is all expenses paid, including travel.
That would be very, very nice if you could make that happen.
We let things pile up in the DVR. We add them to our queues. We wait for the DVDs and Blu-rays. We time shift. The Time Shifters podcast. Sci-fi, horror, fantasy, superheroes, comedy, action, film, television, maybe some not-so-current events. Find us on iTunes or at timeshifterspodcast.com.
It's Thursday night, and the podcast has become a slow-burn psychological thriller about an evil mime. Come play Jackbox with Geek Radio Daily on Friday night, and maybe Flynn will ask, why does soup come in so many shapes?
It's a mystery that has followed us for years and years. It's so strange.
Big bags of soup. Soup for my family.
Soupy bag! Soupy bag!
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
Geek News!
Look at the world. From a geeky point of view.
For Halloween 2025, Kit Kat isn't just offering a new flavor, it's introducing its first ever seasonal candy shape in the U.S. named Kit Kat Counts. By the way, this is in a while. Named Kit Kat Counts, these playful treats resemble mini vampires, complete with capes and toothy grins. Individually wrapped and available in both snack size and jumbo bags, they're crafted as part of Hershey's annual Hershey-ween collection. Kit Kat Counts, we're basically just going to call them Count Dracula Beaties. This festive shape is joined by an array of other Halloween offerings that elevate the season's candy experience. Highlights include Hershey's Nuggets Pumpkin Spice Latte, the brand's first fall-themed flavor in 6 years, as well as its seasonal favorites like Reese's Mini Pumpkins and Whimsical Peanuts collaboration featuring It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, of course reminding us with the Hershey's Nuggets Pumpkin Spice Latte that the spice must flow. Early tasters raved about the Kit Kat Counts, praising the delightful snap of the whiter wafer, satisfying chocolate to crunch ratio, and their adorable, spooky design. And of course, I'll be ready for them, because as soon as we're done with the show, I've got to start whittling my collection of regular Kit Kats into chocolatey wafer sticks.
Right through the chocolate heart.
Wait, did they say this is their first one?
No, first in a while. I misread as I was going.
But last year they did a Santa Claus Kit Kat.
Yeah, well, I think they were talking about Halloween, but they've had the pumpkin ones and stuff like that. I just read
they
it
have
wrong.
an Easter one that was shaped like a bunny. That was a good one.
I read it wrong. Get off my dick.
No. I just they were saying that. Well, honestly, I forgot that there was the pumpkin Kit Kat. I forgot that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
no, say that. I'm like, oh god, that's right, there was. Duh.
I think that there's a bat one too. So I mean, technically, well, no, because those are just bats. So I guess they're not vampire ones. They're just bats.
Well,
So don't get them confused.
Hey, if it's made out of chocolate and wafers, I'm eating it.
Exactly.
Mm.
Bat.
Well, I believe that I wrote a better headline for the story than the one that they actually have on the story. So I'm going to go with my headline. It says, with great power comes great responsibility, but with no power comes the fire department. In Charlottesville, Virginia, right down the road from us, an unusual rescue caught people's attention on Sunday afternoon when a local Spider-Man got stuck on top of a roof. He ended up stranded on the top of the Smith Aquatic Center, where onlookers watched for more than an hour as the Charlottesville Fire Department worked to bring him down. Bystanders say he had been volunteering to entertain children while he scaled the building and then injured himself, leaving himself unable to get down. There were lots of kids out there today he wanted to entertain. Charlottesville Fire is here to bring him down. I think he's okay. Well, I mean, I know he's okay. Confident in that he's been putting his hands up, giving them the thumbs up, and the Spider-Man hands, like with the webs. He may have also dislocated his knee, but after more than an hour, firefighters brought him down to safety and took him to get medical attention. So, when they say don't try this at home, kids, you could dress up like Spider-Man and like go to the hospital if you've got that build and athleticism, but maybe don't try to actually scale a building.
Yeah, don't try it at home. Don't try it outside of home. Don't try it on top of home.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
I was just more worried that he ended up like somehow touching one of the power lines or something like that, and then it would just turn out the dark.
Gosh, power lines. Why would you remind us of that storyline? Why would you do that? Alrighty, kids, another day, and another TV show is becoming a TV series. Another TV show? Another video game is becoming a TV series.
Who are you, me?
Mm-hmm. I wrote that. I wrote it that way. I was really totally wrong. Ubisoft has confirmed that Far Cry is going to become a show. And then they quickly deleted the post. They quickly deleted it. But they announced it. Not only did they announce it, they said it's coming to us thanks to Alien Earth's Noah Hawley and Always Sunny's Ron Mack. They promise it will be just like the game with all the bullets and people being blown into many pieces. That's what grenades do! Over on Reddit, those people who did manage to see the original announcement say the show will star Rob Mack, the Always Sunny in Philadelphia actor who recently changed his name from Ron McElhenney, and go read why, because I'm not going to go through that here. And he'll also produce the series alongside Noah Hawley, Alien Earth. The series is reportedly in development at FX, and who better to assess the Far Cry villains than a man who could do an ocular assessment of the situation, garnered that he was not a security risk, and clear him for passage? The collaboration is really an embarrassment of riches, said one of the producers in the removed post. Far Cry is a psychological tailspin that doesn't shy away from the darkest and most absurd parts of humanity, which aligns perfectly with FX's bold and fearless storytelling style. In other words, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, badass. It's claimed the show will be an anthology drama that each season is set in a new world with a different cast of actors attached, emulating the storytelling approach of the games. But in every season, Rob will wear a duster. It's like a jacket, only it's longer, it's thicker, it's far more badass. As Far Cry itself, the last game in the franchise was Far Cry 6 in 2021, which got an okay review. Since then, there have been rumors that Ubisoft wants to shake up the franchise's open-world formula for its next 2 entries, and Far Cry 4 is doing pretty good on PS5 thanks to that 60 frames per second update, so and soon it's going to be on your TV, ready to rock you. When asked why he was interested in the Far Cry property, Rob said someone in his production company suggested, and he knew as the brains of the organization that it should have been him that made the decision. He knows that he can get Far Cry right because he doesn't know how to express himself unless through anger and personal attacks. GRD is licensed under the Creative Commons
and dance.
Stage 3 license. Come check us out on Facebook and on Twitter, and stop by the website at geekradiodaily.com.
Who is Danny DeVito going to play?
So that's a great question. I'm sure there's got to be some pissed off Peruvian drug lord that
just handing out eggs to people. See, he can be an egg smuggler. Boom! There we go.
The egg.
He just stashes them next to his magnum. All right, sorry.
And he's got his safe room, which is inside of a couch. That'll be fantastic. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're here all week. Drop a note, won't you? It's podcast at geekradiodaily.com, or the voicemail, the text message number that you need to utilize would be
510 GRD Crew.
Thanks for tuning into the only thing people listen to. Yeah!
Well, here we go again.
Thanks a lot, it was great.
think it was a total washout.
God, it really clears out your head.
Head, you should go back in there and tell them they're doing it wrong. Well, it was a great lunch in Enema. Thanks.
So you gonna see me again?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
When?
Friday? Friday, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Oh, well, there's this new restaurant. It's supposed to be really great. It's on Sunset. Lidio?
I've heard of that, sure. Lidio, you and me on Friday. Okay. Hello, Lidio. Yes, I'd like to make reservations for 2 for Friday. Saturday? Sunday? Ah, good. 8:30? 5:30 or 10:30? 5:30. Visa. I'm a weatherman. Yes, I'm on TV. Renting. I just sold a condo. Yes, in this soft market. Well, I don't... In the low 50s.
It was LA Story, wasn't it?
LA Story.
Yeah. And then she
underappreciated Steve Martin movie that I love.
What was Sarah Jessica Parker's character's name in that? Like Tiffany, but spelled like really funky.
Yeah, with like 2 eyes or something. I don't remember.
And a silent Q.
I got your sweet boy. I got your sweet boy.
Aww.
What's up, Max? Hi, Max. Hello.
He's a cutie.
So yeah, sadly nobody from Rocky had a birthday. So damn it! We tried so hard. We tried so hard to make it happen. God.
I mean, still could have. I mean, Rocky Horror Picture Show's birthday.
Right, but Rocky Horror Picture Show hasn't been in anything else, so it's kind of hard to find a drop for.
You could have done the birthday scene from Rocky.
Ah. Yeah, it's true.
You did a good job. Max, stop trying to knock my computer off.
Wait, hey, I love that you have the great ideas right after the show ends. It's nice. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I didn't know that was a birthday until you said something.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Well, there ain't a whole heck of a lot can do now.
And to celebrate, we should all go watch Shock Treatment.
I saw it once. I'm good.
Hey, the soundtrack is really good.
Yeah. I do need to go back and give it another shot. I really do.
Max, stop.
Because
Right,
there's a
you
lot
could've
of people that
like-
I respect that say it's really good. I've got it burned on DVD somewhere.
I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw the movie, but I listened to the soundtrack. It's still part of the regular rotation because I remember going, I was like, hey, Richard O'Brien, you don't have to make a movie. Just release an album. I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you.
Right?
Max. Trying to get my attention for something.
Go to sleep.
What you want? What you want?
Oh, I forgot to tell everybody we're playing poker next Friday. Oh, damn. Oh, well. Hey, everybody, we're playing poker next Friday. Or Saturday. Next Saturday. Shit.
Just do a thing and then pop it on the.
I will. Well, I once I set the room up, yeah, I've got a thing, and I'll update it and post it. Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying
I gotta-
record something now and then just drop it in the episode.
Oh, okay.
Good night.
Post? Good night.
Hi.
Think I'm gonna do post? Come on, man.
Well, you cut all this shit off, don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Billy, are you playing poker anytime soon?
Well, next Saturday I certainly am. Hi, Patreon folks. Oh, but actually, yeah. Actually, you have to stop. So we have to say goodbye to all the people who are watching because we have to record stuff now for the Patreon people, and I have a story to tell that I can't tell here.
Oh,
So.
yeah. All right, bye, guys. And then, of course, her dumping out like that screwed up the scene.
Let
We
it
switched to that. Sorry, guys. Bye. Bye. The names are all off.